obviously this one stings in the moment, but coming into this game and just the way the game played out, is this the game that you wanted to see your team play? Against that Phantoms team, it seemed like you pushed the pace.
We were great. We made 3 critical errors, and they all ended up in the back of our net. I thought, the guys made the adjustments we needed to make. We won the special teams battle. We had some great looks. I think we probably passed up some shot opportunities, especially early in the game, that maybe would have changed things. We had a couple there where I think we could have delivered pucks to the net, but it's frustrating. I actually, in a big moment, I thought, guys like Bruno, Brozer, just the young guys, Bruno, Brozer, Billy, that play in the first goal by those guys, outstanding. And I'm just thinking, Bruno scores his first career goal in a big moment. And, I thought they really stepped up to the occasion. And you can see, sky's the limit for those guys. It's disappointing. I thought our effort was really good. And we were ready to go. Again, and I thought we carried. I felt like we carried a lot of play. They got one more save. We made a couple mistakes. Not that ended up in the back, and that's playoffs, right? I thought, like I said, we didn't play well in game 1, and we gave the game away, and then we put ourselves in this position. But right to the end, I felt like we were going to win the game. And it's disappointing. I'm most disappointed for the guys. I know they cared a lot. At this level, you can get groups where, and I played on them in the past, where guys don't really want to be here, and they're not that invested in playing in the playoffs. And trust me when I say that they wanted to be here. I know they're crushed right now, and it's too bad, right? You're really disappointed. It's you get into these best of 3s, and you have one off night. All of a sudden now tonight you're leaving it up to the gods a little bit. It wasn't in our favor tonight.
What was your message to the team after this?
They were a pleasure to coach. The buy-in from them from day one was outstanding. They worked their asses off every day. Great group of guys. It's just fun to be around. I think you want to win your competitor, but I think I'm most disappointed is we don't get to come to work together anymore. You're never going to have the same group again, especially at the minor league level. You're never going to be together again as that same group, right? And it's just utterly disappointing. Like I said, because I thought the guys they were bought in, and it sucks, right? And there's obviously some injuries. Were we playing at full strength? No, but again, we gave one away on Wednesday, and I felt like tonight we deserved a better fate. That doesn't matter this time of year. Again, credit to them. I thought they came more prepared than us on Wednesday, and then again, I thought we were more prepared today, but that's life, right? Sometimes it's not fair.
Do you feel like you were hurt at all by the call-ups late in the year? You didn't really get your team together until, right when the playoffs started.
Maybe, but that's the American League for you, right? Everybody, they look around at teams who their parent club was out of the playoff picture. Providence was dealing with it. You look around. I know they've got the bye, but Hershey just lost their best defenseman for probably their entire playoff run because they lost a defenseman up top, right? That's not an excuse, in my opinion. I think part of that going for, Rutt and Billy went up. It was time for them to get their opportunity. Injuries happened, and other guys that earned opportunities, they go up. And then some other guys stepped in and did a good job. I thought Calvi stepped in an increased role. It was awesome to see. Gallant came up, guy we didn't know. I thought he did a great job filling a fourth line role. That's part of life in this level. You got to find a way to battle through. And I thought, I can't say there was many bad efforts throughout the year. There's bad games, but bad efforts where they didn't compete. They were few and far between from the group. So again, they're a pleasure to be around. I think that's the most disappointing part right now.
What kind of an impression did Harrison Brunick make in his short time here?
I got to give the kid credit. I thought early on was trying to do a little bit too much. Some junior hockey habits, and when the chips were down lately, I thought he was a stud. You can tell the elite guys because they can figure it out quick, and he did. He started moving pucks north and started creating offense and moving his feet. And tonight, it was a great goal, but he had a couple net front battles in the D zone where he just out-competed people. Obviously, he's just not as strong. He's 18 years old, right? But he still out-competed people at the net front. I think that, to me, that was a great sign. You knew that goal, you knew he had it in him. Eventually, it was going to come. But I think a lot of the other details of his game on the defensive side of the puck came leaps and bounds in just 12 games he was with inside. Kid was great.
What did you see from Sergei?
Yeah, he played great. I mean, the 2 goals were turnovers and lost battles at the net front, right? He made a lot, especially early. That one, I thought we came up with a good start. We got on the wrong side of just a little excited. We didn't reload right and got on the wrong side of pucks, and he bailed us out early and then allowed us to get going. So Sergei was great. There's definitely no issues.
Just overall, how fun was it for you this year, first year coach in this league, to have a group like this with, exciting young guys, but, also some veterans that...
Yeah, like I said, they were a joy to coach. It's a lot of fun to come to the rink every day. And it can't always be said, right? And, I've been in situations in the past where it isn't so fun to come to the rink. And again, it never felt like it was a long day, like I said, all the guys we had here through this year, obviously we've had a lot of guys come through there. I think our group did a great job incorporating new guys, bringing them along, and like I said, they were a joy to coach. It was a really good group, and again, I think that's where it's most disappointing, because I really would have liked to keep coming to work with them for another couple of months.